lack of moral principle. Keep Europe for Europeans.
Campaign to leave the European Union used one of your quotes in their posters. It said, the goal should be that migrants return and help rebuild their countries. You have to be practical. It's impossible for everyone to come.
The European country should take these refugees and give them education and training, and then aiming is return to their own land.
And if these people want to stay in Europe, shouldn't they be allowed to?
Limited number, okay. But the whole Europe eventually become Muslim country, impossible. Or African country, also impossible.
There's nothing wrong with that, is there? I mean, you're a refugee yourself.
They themselves, I think, better to their own land. So better keep Europe for Europeans.
You're a migrant, you're a refugee. You know, you had to flee your homeland. There are now millions of people, mainly from Syria,
That's right,
who are having to be displaced across Europe. What do you think the answer is to this crisis?
Main effort should go their own country, bring peace.
In Syria?
Syria, Libya, or even Afghanistan. Generally, you see, people always feel, oh, one day we return. So
ultimately, all refugees, they should aspire to go back to their homeland.
Yes.
And the environment should be created.
Yes, should rebuild their own country. Refugees from other country to Europe, I think like Germany and some other European countries provide, help them. Wonderful. However, these refugees from different country, I think they themselves also should think their home is their own land. Eventually, they should return their own land to rebuild their own country. That's my view, right from the beginning. So give shelter. For example, we Tibetan take shelter in India, but most of Tibetan is eventually, when situation change, everybody is want to return. So each country, their own culture, their own language, their own way of life, is better to live their own country. That's my view.